Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. Oh, manual wines are so unpractical. I'm a man on the move, no time, blah blah blah. You've heard it and you have probably said it yourself. But does it hold in real life? When I picked my longer 1815 annual calendar against the automatic Patek 5146, it was, amongst other reasons, because I needed a watch that I can put down for the weekend and would still be running on Monday. Automatic as it is, the Patek won't last a weekend in the watch box. Furthermore, put the watch away during your block leave and resetting the Patek or the Zenith Chronomaster will either require many turns of the crown or fiddling about with a toothpick, calculating days to hopefully get the moon phase right, while the German Marvel only requires a few pushes of the side pusher, et voilà. Automatic doesn't necessarily mean practical. Yes, as long as you wear the watch every couple of days for enough hours, it won't stop. Things get more complicated when you have a larger collection, even of 2 or 3 watches. Keeping them on a winder is the best way to increase your service budget manyfold. Do you let your car or any other machine run constantly? If you did, you'd need oil more than once a year. Watches are often expected to run forever without fail for some reason, although they are much more delicate pieces of machinery. I prefer manual winds for 2 reasons. One is the pleasure of the interaction with a beautiful marvel of engineering. Two is that I know when it will stop once fully wound. With an automatic, you're never sure unless there is a power reserve. But power reserve or not, a 48-hour reserve will run out before Monday morning when you grab your watch on your hurried way to the office. The best of both worlds, perhaps, are modern 72-hour power reserve automatic movements like Rolex has been rolling out. But in the long term, I'm not convinced those longer, thinner mainsprings won't prove more trouble than classic ones. Another concern with the automatic movement is how you are likely to constantly run the watch fully wound and wind it on and on for nothing, which, in my understanding, which is most likely absolutely flawed, causes micro wear that builds up micro debris, which means more regular attention needed to clean up the movement. On the other hand, the manual wind will never get overwound. Once you feel the soft bump, let it be or even turn the crown back a little to give the gears some relief as instructed by Lange themselves. Then off you go. It is also totally silent, while you can really be put off by a wobbly unidirectional winding caliber such as the very commonly used Valjoux 7750 or a noisy modern GLC low maintenance rotor using seal ball bearings. At the end of the day, any moving part is likely to break, and even a $50,000 Patek can see its rotor get stuck, as Archibald Chesterfield III, Archie Luxury, unfortunately experienced. Finally, a manual wind lets you see all the splendor that lies beneath, which is all the more important once you pay for expensive, painstakingly hand-finished movements. There's a reason why Vacheron Constantin still uses the Le Magnat 2310 ébauche to this day. At the end of the day, both manual winds and automatics have their place in a collection, so I encourage you to experience for yourself. Bye bye, guys.